everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you recall, I did a video a little while ago about Beebeecraft and that they had contacted me and asked me to do an unboxing of their products and check out some of their products and do some tutorials on them. Tonight I came into the craft room just wanting to play, and these are three of the dies they sent me. This comes as a set, but I took it apart to cut them out. And this one, it's a single leaf and then a grouping of leaves, and I left this one together when I cut them out because they were all going to be the same color. So I'm just going to show you. I cut a bunch of them out, and this is just some that I have left that I haven't been done playing with yet. And I just kind of put them together and laid them down and tried to figure out what I liked, what I didn't like, what I thought would work, what I wanted to do. So I'm going to show you what I came up with so far. And sometimes that's just what you want to do, is just play. And that's what crafting basically should be, and it's just you take time to play. And I usually put on some music, and I learned that in my high school art class. There was always music playing when we were creating, and it was not classical music, it was the top 40 that was playing at the time. So you just kind of pick out what kind of music you like, and if it's classical, play classical. If it's country, play country. If it's hip-hop, play hip-hop. Whatever is your vibe, go ahead and use that, and it will help bring out your creative juices. So this is the first one I did, and when I put down, you can't see them in the back as well because it's all layered, but I glued everything down. I put dots on all these little flower things here and all along the stem to keep it down. And I did that with the two things of leaves and that flower. And I'm like, this is just too flat. And you know that when we layer things up and stuff, we're always popping things up with styrofoam tape and such to make things pop and give it dimension, because we're looking for dimension. Well, I don't have the, talent to cut my foam tape that thin. So what I did then was the next two flowers I put in, I just ran the glue along the stems and left the flowers themselves loose so that they would kind of pop. So when you go to put this into a envelope, you're going to have to be careful, but it will give it dimension. And I did the same with the last leaves I put on there. I just went along the stems and left the leaves to pop. And then I just wanted to put this little twine bow here at the bottom just to kind of pull it together. I did emboss this one with a country scene, and most of the country scene, you can see the trees in the background, but most of the country scene is kind of covered by the wildflowers. But I wanted to put the twine there to pull that together. So then I decided I wanted to go with something simpler. So I just used one leaf and one flower. And again, I just went along the stems and left the leaves and the flowers to kind of pop up a tiny bit on their own without, being mashed down on the card. And then I just finished that off with a little silk bow there. I thought it needed just a little something else. And I'm still wondering if it needs a little something else. You could always stamp a sentiment here, or you can leave it plain as a note card or stamp a sentiment inside the note card. These are just card fronts. I haven't attached them to the cards yet. So on this one, I used the same flowers, but I used the other kind of leaf. And I just went along the stems to make it stick down there and let the leaves just be kind of free floating there. Again, you'll have to be careful when you put it into the envelope, but it gives the card a little more dimension. This one also, I just went along the stems of the flowers so that the edges of the flowers could pop up a little bit off of the paper to help give that more dimension. So if you like this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button, and we'll come back and join me again next time. And happy crafting, everyone.